So let us start with the first part. Okay. So the first part is to create a binary tree of a certain size. Okay. To create a binary tree of a certain size n. So we have already seen this for examples, right? How do you realize a binary tree? It's by considering multiple arrays for each of the pointers, for the key value, for the parent, for the left child, for the right child. Okay, you remember? So that is what we do. So let me just write it down in a sentence. It says create. What is it? It's a linked list. It's a linked list. Okay, let me call it T. But what are the parameters? The size, the indices run from 1 to n. Then there is a semicolon. Okay, and then I mentioned the pointers that I require, or rather the parameters that I require. Okay, so I have the key value, I have the parent pointer, I have the left child pointer, and I have the right child pointer. What does that mean? This will create a linked list of length n, and for each vertex, basically, okay, each object in this linked list, there will be all these parameters. A key value, a parent, a left child, a right child. Is that okay? And I'm calling it T. I'm calling it T, right? Now, how do we initialize this? Okay, so by default, before we do anything else, one second, this is a semicolon. By default, before we do anything else, some values of the pointers will be there, some other values of the pointers will be empty, right? So in order to search, rather than searching which pointer values are going to be empty, we will first set every pointer value to empty. So for I equal to 1 to n, we will first set every pointer value to empty. So ti dot parent equal to empty. Empty, this is our notation. Ti dot left equal to empty. Ti dot right equal to empty. Why do we do this? Well, each of these are set to empty, and now whichever is not empty, we can set them specifically. The remaining ones are already set to empty, so we will be fine at the end. We don't have to again check whether or not they have to be reset to empty or not. Okay. So that completes the initialization. All these pointers are there. Okay. What about key values? We don't really care about the key values. Okay. Key values, there will be some default that is usually created, and that default value is chosen by the system. Okay. Or it will be some random value. So we don't set the key value at all. Key value will be set later on, depending on what array we want. Right. So this was it. And now what is remaining? So this has now created, when all the pointers are empty, the vertex is isolated. So this has created n vertices. Okay. And now we want to make the attachments. We want to link the pointers. Is that okay? We want to link the pointers. Now here's the thing. It's a binary tree. Therefore, a vertex I. Okay. Go and check back. Go and check. It's very easy to see. If you have a vertex I, vertex with index I, its left child will always be 2i and its right child will always be 2i minus 1. Okay, why is that? For instance, the root of this binary tree has index 1. Its children are 2 and 3, right? That is 2 times 1 and 2 times 1 plus 1. Then look at the vertex 2. So I think we have it here. Do we have something here? Well, we don't have it, but that's okay. Okay, so this is 1, 2, 3. So the left child will always be for index I 2i, and for index the right child will be 2i plus 1. Okay, so that is something worth remembering. So when will you have a certain vertex of a particular value? When that I is less than or equal to n, right? So it will have children, it will have a left child 2i only if 2i is less than or equal to n. And it will have a right child 2i plus 1 if and only if 2i plus 1 is less than or equal to n. Is that okay? So that is the idea. So we will now initialize, let us first initialize all the parent pointers. Shall we do that? Let's initialize all the parent pointers. So how many parent pointers are there? For I equal to 1, the parent is empty. So we don't have to do anything. So for I equal to 2 to n, we will set the parent pointers. Is that okay? Now, what does this depend on? Now think about it. A vertex could be of the form some 2k or 2k plus 1, but its parent will be k. Is that okay? So the parent value is actually very, very simple to calculate. Just go back, try this on the example and check that this makes sense. Ti dot parent is exactly, what does it become? So once again, all right, so let me just write it down in cases. So if I is even, which is I mod 2 equal to 0, that is I is even, then the parent is just I by 2. So Ti dot parent equal to I by 2 because I is an index. Okay. Else it is odd. So Ti dot parent is equal to I is now of the form 2k plus 1 and we want to map it to k. So it is k is equal to I minus 1 by 2. Okay. I minus 1 by 2. And that is it. That completes end. Okay, and we are doing this for each I, so that completes in 4. Is that okay? Now, what about the children? Now, the children, well, children, we will have to do it for each of them with a search. Okay, so the left and right pointers, how do we set them? Okay, now we just saw that for any vertex I, the left child is 2i and the right child is 2i plus 1, but that vertex is there only if 2i is less than or equal to n or 2i plus 1 is less than or equal to n. So that is it. So for I equal to 1 to n, and we repeat the same thing. Okay, if 2 times I is less than or equal to, this is the notation for less than or equal to, 2 times I is less than or equal to n, which means the left child is present. Okay, therefore Ti dot left is equal to 2 times I. End if. Okay, end if. There is no else. Left child and right child are assigned separately. Okay, so there is an end if. The second condition is if 2 times I plus 1 is less than or equal to n, then the right child also exists. So Ti dot right is equal to 2 times I plus 1. And again end if. Okay, and we do this for each I. So then we finish this with end for. Is that okay? So now the tree is ready. Do you see? Because what have we done? We created an empty linked list with these parameters. We set all the pointers first to empty. And now we will just selectively set the non-empty pointers. Okay. So first of all, the parents are existing only for vertices 2 to n. So when I is from for I from 2 to n, when I is even, the parent is I by 2. And when I is odd, the parent is I minus 1 by 2. Okay, parents are set. Now the left and right child. So once again, we vary from all vertices, I going from 1 to n. Okay, the left child will be 2i, but it should exist. So 2i should be less than or equal to n. So if 2i is less than or equal to n, the left child is 2 times I. And if the right child, which is supposed to be 2i plus 1, so 2 times I plus 1, if this is less than or equal to n, the right child exists. So then we will set it to 2 times I plus 1. The remaining pointers, whenever these conditions fail, the remaining pointers are already set to empty beforehand. Okay, and therefore we are ready. So this completes the setting of all pointers. Key values we will set later on from the array value anyways, right? So the linked list is created, all the pointers have been set correctly. Therefore the tree is ready. The tree, binary tree of size n is ready. So finally we will just return the tree T. Okay, and that is the end of this algorithm. We will stop. Okay, now the building property, the build with property, filling the tree with array values correctly. We will see that again in the next part. Okay.